So let's talk briefly about the Senate race in Texas, just shortly. Right now, people are wondering who's going to get that seat from uh, Republican John Cornyn. And a lot of people are getting scared. And we're talking about Republican Party, MAGA, GOP, and Democrats are really seeing something can happen that will change, I guess, recent history in Texas. Because right now we have John Cornyn running for re-election, but he's not MAGA enough. So now they're trying to get Ken Paxton in there, the lieutenant governor of Texas, trying to get somebody more MAGA in there. So now you have a split. You have the Republicans that are like the conservative. They're kind of MAGA. They're not really MAGA. They're just going along for the benefits, but they don't really want to cross the line. They're a little bit like Liz Cheney. They don't want to cross unethical lines that are just really bad against the Constitution. And there are those that really don't care about the Constitution anymore. And I think John Cornyn, he still holds a stand for that. And because you can check his interviews or conversations. And Ken Paxton is a total Tea Party, now MAGA, hardcore, cruel. I mean, about abortion rights and extreme cases where women are dying because they have a defective fetus baby and that's killing them and they don't get the service. And just the immigration. I mean, all the stuff that's going too far, too extreme with the normal conservative says, hey, this is like authoritarian. This is like right wing. This is like too far. So we had that battle in those two. And then we have two people on the other side, Democrats, who is James Tallarico and Crockett, Rep. Crockett. And she is someone who's already been in office for a while. She's a firebrand. And then you got James Tallarico, who's a real Christian, a real conservative Christian. He may be Democrat, but he gets a lot of conservatives because of his religious beliefs, because he shows them that they're being manipulated by the right wing. And I mean, that's a conversation apart. Crockett is a firebrand and she like stands up when it needs to be done. So right now we're looking at somebody taking that seat. And it doesn't look like it's going to be the Republicans. Nope. It's not going to be John Cornyn. MAGA wants to get him out. He's not hardcore MAGA. And Ken Paxton wants to go in there. It's going to be that struggle between the two. And people, and some Republicans are not going to vote. And Republicans that have, conservatives that have values, real values, they can see under the hood of their Christian values and see. Sell yourself out and your neighbor and your nation for idolatry of a con man. But we'll see what happens. I know that Republicans are worried, very worried. And this is not a Beto thing that happened 3-4 years ago, 6 years ago. Or something like, oh, maybe. No, this is, I'm telling you, GOP senator in Texas is gone. Only something changes dramatically. Somebody grows a conscience and tells the MAGA, GOP, hey guys, this stuff's going on around. Somebody has to stand up and stop. The Supreme Court already started with that nice step they did. But we'll see. This race in Texas Senate is going for the Democrats on this. Republicans grow a moral spine, not a political, partisan, greedy spine. Hasta la vista.